everybody, my name is Bayley of evolvingalpha.com. I'm a plant-based transformation specialist. What that means is that I help people transform their bodies and their life using plant-based nutrition, smart physical training, and a growth mindset. And I'm a new mom, and I'm here with Zia Pia, the star of the show always. She loves to help me cook in the kitchen, so she's going to help me today. And we're just doing this little demo for you guys because this is a recipe that we have on our blog at evolvingalpha.com. It's already there for you. You can use it. But we have a holiday party that we're going to today, and this is the dish that we are making to bring. And she's really excited about seeing Santa Claus today. So this is a favorite holiday dish. Lots of people in our groups have made this before. Everyone always loves it. So it's really, really simple to make, easy to bring along, and everyone's always asking for the recipe, so it's up on the blog. You can share it. Feel free to share it with your friends. Now, let's do it. We're just going to throw it all together. I'm going to show you how simple and easy it is to make this, and hopefully Zia will hang out and have a good time too. So we're doing, it's a green bean and artichoke casserole. So that is like, I think it's in more of a southern thing, like it's really big in the South, kind of green bean artichoke casserole type stuff. So this is a plant-based version. So of course you're gonna need lots of green beans. I always use the French style, the French cut. I don't know, that's just always what I've grown up with in casseroles. It's a little bit fancier looking. I like the texture and the look of it. Some people I've seen use regular cut too, but I like the French cut in this. And we've got the no salt added cans. That's usually the kind of stuff that we use, but last time I made it with no salt added beans, it was a little bit bland, so I'm going to add a little bit of salt back into it today. And I might even have to break this into 2 bowls because I'm making a big batch, and I think it's going to be really hard to mix in one bowl. So let me grab a second bowl. Alright, we're going to split it up a little bit. So normally you're going to use 4 cans of green beans. I'm using 5 today just to make a little bit extra, stretch the recipe as much as I can because we're going to have a lot of people at this party. So there we go. I've already just drained them. I didn't rinse these because they're no salt added. If they were regular green beans, I would probably rinse them as well to get some of that sodium and stuff off of there. So, green beans, first thing. Then, artichokes is your other main ingredient. So, hey Robbie. And sorry I didn't say hello to everyone else. I can't see now, the comments are already gone up. Artichokes, I like to use the jarred as opposed to the can. I just find that they tend to be more tender. If you can find the jarred marinated in water, that's what I prefer. This is the one in oil. That's all that they had today, so that's what we're rolling with. I just drained the oil off, and the good thing about it is that they're seasoned already as well, so it adds a bit of extra flavor. And then I just chopped them up. So we're gonna split it up here for our bowls. It's all gonna get mixed in the same pan to get cooked together, but so I don't spill it all over the table when I try to mix this up. That's why we're using 2 bowls. Then we need nutritional yeast. So half a cup of nutritional yeast. Hey, baby girl. She wants to get her hands in all of this right now. She is really super grabby now, and everything, of course, goes into the mouth. So she really wants to get her hands in this. And then breadcrumbs. Now, on the blog recipe, it tells you that you can use Ezekiel bread, toast it, process it in your food processor to make your own healthy breadcrumbs. I have since been able to find Whole Foods has Italian-style breadcrumbs that are accidentally vegan, so they don't have, because a lot of Italian breadcrumbs have Parmesan cheese in them, so you don't want that. This one does not, so I can use this. I don't even have to worry about toasting and making my own breadcrumbs, but feel free to do that if you want an even healthier version. This is, the recipe calls for about 4 slices of bread if you're doing it yourself, or about a half a cup of breadcrumbs. This is just a little bit more than a half cup because I like a little extra breadcrumbs, and because we had a little bit extra green beans as well, we're just stretching the recipe a little bit. 4 cloves of garlic. I'm actually using 6. And again, because we're just stretching the recipe, and also because one of our other ingredients is this Mrs. Dash garlic and herb seasoning. We love these Mrs. Dash seasonings. They don't have salt added to them. It's just like herbs, and then it's really easy to season your food with. They have lots of different flavors, and as you can see, we're almost out. So I don't have enough of this, so I'm adding extra garlic. Normally you're going to use 1.5 capfuls of this. I'll put that in the smaller one. But luckily we do have the original blend Mrs. Dash, so I'm going to make up the extra with that, and that'll be fine. So we'll do a full cap of that. A little bit extra over there. Good to go. Alright, and then like I said, because I use the no salt added green beans, I'm just going to add a little bit of salt to these so they're not too bland. Then we need some cheese, of course. How can you have a casserole without cheese? There we go. It got blurry for a second. So we're using the Daiya mozzarella shreds. Don't judge. I know not everyone loves the Daiya, but trust me, you use different cheeses for different vegan cheeses for different purposes. And this one works the best in this casserole because it has the good kind of melty, stretchy property to it that some of the other cheeses do not have. And they've also gotten really, I think, even better with their Daiya shreds, because I used to would not eat it out the bag. Now I will. So go with the Daiya shreds mozzarella. And 1.5 cups usually ends up being like a whole bag. So that's what we're going to do here. I'll add some to this bowl. You really want to get in there and mix that with your hands, don't you? And then the final ingredient is some hot sauce, of course. Depending on how your people like their heat, you can do more or less. I love Cholula hot sauce or Louisiana hot sauce, Louisiana brand hot sauce. Those are the best two. So I usually say like 10 dashes. My family likes the heat. Fraser not so much, but we're just eyeballing it there. Alright, that's pretty much it, you guys. Everything is in there, so now we just have to mix it all together and toss it up. You got green beans, artichokes, the cheesy flavor from the nutritional yeast. The nutritional yeast helps to, for one, sneaky protein in there, sneaky plant-based protein, and B12. And it also adds more of that cheesy flavor without having to use like a ton of vegan cheese. Yeah. And then we got this Italian seasoning from the breadcrumbs. We've got the Mrs. Dash seasonings in there, the hot sauce. This stuff is so good, y'all. I could eat it just like this raw. Like, you could totally do that. Just make a raw salad out of it. Cold salad. And I might even like it better as like cold leftovers out of the fridge. I'm telling you, it's super, super good. Hey, look, there's BB. BB's watching you. Don't get your fingers in it. Are you gonna sing? Why don't you talk? You want to talk to them? Say hi? She just had a nap, so she should be in a good mood. She's going to go see Santa Claus today. Alright, we're all mixed up, good to go. So now you need like a 9x13 baking dish. I'm using this throwaway one just because we're going to a big party and I don't want to have to worry about getting my pans back and all that jazz. Look how good that looks, you guys. There we go. We're back. All right. Second bowl going in. So you can see this is a big batch. We're going to fill up this pan. Really good. Does that look good, baby girl? You want to eat some? You don't have your twofers yet. You don't have your little teeth yet. She's getting excited, like I can hear. Getting excited? Does it look fun? So you guys can see this only takes 10 minutes max to throw it together. All you gotta do is chop up your artichokes, chop your garlic, and you're good to go. Then you just toss everything into a bowl, mix it up together, and then you're gonna bake it in the oven. 400 degrees in the oven. You go for 20 minutes covered. I cover it with foil, cook it for 20 minutes. Then take it out, uncover it, and cook it for another 15 to 20 minutes to really just kind of crisp everything up on the top. You could spray it with a little bit of oil or drizzle some coconut oil over the top, or a few pats of butter if you'd like to kind of brown up the breadcrumbs, or even just hit it with the broiler in the last minute or two of your oven and kind of crisp up the top. It is so, so good, you guys. Try this out. The recipe is written out for you on our blog. Thanks, you guys, for hanging out with us. I hope y'all have an awesome weekend. Enjoy your holiday parties. Have fun with your family. Oh, and we'll see you guys again soon. Thanks, guys. Bye.